I'm a hurricane. No, I'm just joking. For some people, I'm a floral designer. For others, I'm a trainer. For others, I'm a garden roses ambassador, since a French garden rose was named after me, which is Alina from Neacsa International. For others, I'm an influencer in the flower world. So basically, I'm a lot of things into one person, which is me. Well, my backgrounds are absolutely not related with the flower world. I've graduated an economic school, and then I graduated the banking institute here in my country. And of course, I've got a job in a bank, but that didn't feel right, you know. I didn't feel that I'm the right place to be. So I quit my job, and for all my family, this was the most insane thing I could ever done for myself. So that in the past 2 years since COVID happened, I've seen a lot of trends come and go, but I think the biggest influence I've seen so far is coming from the Russian florists who are really talented, and I'm currently seeing a lot of designs influenced by the Russians. And I think another big trend that is still on is the dried flower trend. So we are still using a lot of dried flowers. I do use dried flowers in combination with live flowers, and I think it really looks great in the design. It gives the bouquet or the arrangements a nice texture. And for those who are in love with flowers, they can keep the dried one as long as they want. So I think it's a win-win situation. Yeah, I am a trendsetter. I didn't realize that I am, and I didn't want it to become, but people see me as a trendsetter. And if I say today that these flowers are amazing by the way they are, but if I say they are amazing, people will want to try them out, to see them. So yeah, I think I am a trendsetter. So the color is, for me, I'm like a pinkish person, not that you can't see it, but anyway, I love the color. And building bridges, the theme, I think is the best thing that you could possibly choose for 2022, because the most important thing I've learned in my florist life is that building bridges, connect people, it is the most important thing. I think so. And a very special person for me, which is Matthias Meyan from Meyan International, has taught me that connecting people and building the bridge between countries or between businesses is the most important thing. You never know who you'll find, what you will discover, and 2022 will be a great year to build bridges, I think. And regarding the genuine pink, the color that you choose for Floral Trend 2022, the pink color is it's so wonderful. It expresses joyfulness, and it expresses calmness, and it's a really great color to be used in floral design. And we have plenty of pink flowers to use. So this combination of the genuine pink color with the theme building bridges, I think it will be a hit. I love it. I'm into it, like you can see this already. And I'm really curious about what our designers, worldwide designers, will do with this color theme. In the past 5 years, I've worked intensely with scented garden roses, which are my favorite flowers, of course, and are the most amazing, for me, the most amazing flowers in the world. And all my bouquets and all my flower arrangements must have scented garden roses. So that's my signature, I guess. Now I've seen that people are starting to see me as this luxury florist that only works with premium flowers and scented flowers, and I created a need in my country and a perception about me that all my flowers are scented. So I had these two amazing big budget weddings this year, and florists across the country come to see me and to see what I've done. And I've seen them smelling the flowers. Okay, I'm not using only garden roses, but in their mind, they think that all my flowers are scented. So for example, if I'm working with an avalanche rose from Meyer, they expect to be scented just because I'm using it. So besides that, I'm constantly asked if I'm spraying the roses with perfume. So no, I don't do this. This is something natural. Garden roses are super scented. Not all the assortments, but most of them are super scented. And no, I don't use any kind of perfume. It's just their natural scent. And I want to be seen not as a regular florist, because I'm not. Yeah, I do weddings and big budget weddings. I do corporate events worldwide, but I don't see myself, and I don't want to be seen as a regular florist, that's for sure. I want to discover the world. I want to learn and to find out the story behind every flower, because for me this is the most important thing, you know. Everybody can make a bouquet, you know. If you know enough technique, you can do a beautiful bouquet, but not everyone can get into that place to see the story behind a flower. Like, for example, these amazing roses that I have here are grown in Alexandra farm in Colombia. So I want to go there to see how they are grown, how they are shipped, where do they arrive, how can these roses get into the flower shops and things like that. For me, it's the journey. I think this is the most important thing for myself, and this is how I want to be seen, not as a florist. I'm not an everyday florist. I only do special things, luxury things, and I have a really special project that will be for 2022, and Thursd will be the first platform to show it to the world. But I can't say more about it right now. But it will be huge, and it will be a project worldwide, with worldwide exposure. And my next step will be to change everything in the flower industry. Of course, education is important, because you always find something new, you always discover something new, and in order for you to grow, you must learn, that's for sure. I have a flower academy, and I've seen hundreds of students coming and going and evolve in the past 15 years. And I can definitely say that education is the biggest thing that you can do for yourself if you want to have a successful business. If you want to have a flower business because it looks pretty and you feel that you can do it, but you have no knowledge about it, I'm sorry to disappoint, but it will be really hard to do. I've seen a lot of times people who has this business, but they don't know the basics. Like, if you don't know how to take care of a flower, how you want to have a good business? So being educated, learn as much as you can, it's super important. I do it all the time, and I know a lot of things, but I'm still learning, you know. And in my flower academy, in my academy now, we are inviting florists worldwide just for the sharing of the know-how. You know, it is super important, and I'm telling to all my students, learn as much as you can. See many different styles, use many different styles before you choose your own. Well, everybody knows that I'm in love with garden roses. So in the past years, I visited Tambuzi, which is in Kenya, and I've learned a lot about garden roses then, and I've met Tim Hobbs, the owner of Tambuzi farm, and their staff there, and was an amazing experience. And now I would like to see the other farm in Colombia, which is Alexandra farm, and find out more about their style. And I've met Joey a couple of times, but I think it's time for us to know each other more. So yeah, visiting Alexandra farm definitely is on my short list for 2022. I'm proud that a garden rose was named after me, and I have my own rose, Alina Perfumela. This is huge. This is something that it's beyond imagination. And then I am proud that farms worldwide are sending me flowers to check them, to test them. I'm proud that I can do something, and I'm proud that I'm so visible right now, and I can speak to the world and inspire so many florists and so many people. And I'm proud that I am here right now. I am so proud of myself. For 2022, I set a goal for myself. I will launch my new project, and please stay tuned because you will love it. And Thursd will be the first platform who will show it to the world. Don't miss it.